This week, I decided to become one of those 5:30 a.m. writer girls in hopes of hitting my word count for the month, but I have never been a morning person. I've been waking up at 6:30 to write for about the past few weeks and writing for about 20 minutes every day, and that's just simply not cutting it. I hit 20,000 words on my project this week, and it's just the goal is 85, so I've been working on it for a few weeks already, and we're just not getting there fast enough. And I love my time to write in the morning, and 20 minutes to 15 minutes is just not enough. So I am setting out on the quest. I am setting out on the I am setting out on the quest to create the perfect it girl writer morning routine. I can't. I am on the quest to create the perfect it girl writer morning routine. That is a whole mouthful. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and then you get to watch me try and do this whole 5:30 a.m. thing for the rest of the week. But we're going to create the This is the most chaotic intro that I've ever filmed in my life. I honestly have no idea what's going on right now. We are going to lock in and create this little morning routine to follow in my notes app. I did this a few weeks ago, and we're spinning it around. We're redoing it again because that is simply not early enough, and that is not it girl enough. 6:30, anyone can do that. 5:30, however, people stare at that one. So we're gonna start this up here, and we're gonna do some it girl morning writer routine plot. I've been working on my book whenever I have extra time in the morning. It's just kind of been getting kicked to the curb though. So I'm hoping this will give me that much needed time and not just make me miserable and tired all day long.
I don't know if I can find my way out. I'm stuck in a prison of doubt. In this tiny shell, and everything is growing up tight. There's no room to breathe.
Good morning. I'm a little bit more prepared this time. I talked a little bit before starting. I tried to film a week in my life video last week. I just didn't have time to film enough, so I didn't post it. But every time that I would film right after I woke up, I sounded like a 90-year-old man. So now I have a little bit more because I went and got this coffee. It's a new creamer. She looks absolutely gorgeous. And I think we need to have our first taste together. I don't know how it's going to taste like, but that's delicious. I only got a little bit because I'm scared of burning my tongue, but it's delicious. Right about here was where I finally started to feel good and actually awake for the morning, and I was actually cranking out the words like crazy. I was so inspired, and obviously the caffeine was starting to kick in as well. Um, I had that caffeine flowing through me and the Tate McRae, and I was feeling alive and awake, and I was writing like a superhuman. I was honestly so excited for the rest of the week because I was writing so much. I could not wait to see how much I could write later. It's 5:51. I've been awake doing Bible study and watching the sunrise out my window, but I really don't want to get up and make my bed. Spoiler alert, I got up and I actually felt good enough that I was curling my hair, I did my makeup, I was doing all these things, and it was just that push to get out of bed, and I was feeling great again. Okay, it's time for the first sip of coffee of the morning. This thing looks full and absolutely delicious. Alright, it was a little bit harder to wake up this morning. I didn't really get up till like 5:35 and start my study. Actually, it might have been 5:30. I have no idea, honestly. I just know that I had like a rough dream last night, so then I woke up and then I was so relieved that it wasn't real. I literally wrote so much yesterday. Like having this like hour in the morning to write, literally just like pew. Like my creative spark was out the window. I'm probably 2,000 words in from when I was yesterday. So let's get some heavy duty writing in and some heavy duty coffee drinking. I sing my favorite song through my headphones right now, but I'm hitting a rut. Like I want to keep writing, I just honestly don't know what to do. Oh wait, I might have just thought of it. I forgot I had an outline. Okay, I just wrapped up my writing session. It's currently 7:40. I just wrote over 1,000 words, and so now the total word count for the doc is 23,000 words. That was a really good writing session. I'm feeling energized, inspired, and I honestly am adoring these little morning writing sessions. Like an hour of writing in the morning, even when I have a full day of work, like that's pretty crazy. But as quickly as it had come, my writing high instantly screeched to a halt. Good morning, guys. As you can see, I am freshly showered. I already got my coffee. It's 6:30 right now, so I've been up for an hour. I did a half an hour Bible study, and then I took my shower because I needed one desperately. Yesterday was Thursday. I did not get up to write. I woke up at 6:15, but I did not write till a bit later in the day because I had the day off of work, which I never get a Thursday off, which is crazy. My brain is dead. But I just didn't feel as good as I normally do. Like yesterday, I just didn't feel like as good as I have been these past few days. And I had my coffee and everything. Like I don't know why, but this waking up at 5:30 thing has been so amazing. And it just makes me feel like happier and more energized throughout the day. Just having this time to myself to be able to work on my books and my stories. So I'm gonna do my makeup and then get some writing in. So it's currently Friday and Noah Kahan's album came out today, and I've been listening to Noah Kahan's album, and I can't write. I literally have not wrote a single word. I just keep staring at this stupid page. I don't even know what to do. I think this is the part where I need an outline. I have to get dressed. At 7:30, I didn't write a single word. I don't know what that's about, but I gotta get ready for work, so I guess I'm just gonna leave it there. Friday was the last day that I wrote that week. That was so discouraging for me to sit down for an hour and not write a single word. So you're probably wondering, Mally, would you do it again? Would you continue waking up at 5:30 to have that hour to write, even if there are the chances that you just end up staring at your screen for an hour and you woke up for no reason? And my answer would be yeah. I honestly had so much come from that, and I had such amazing energy throughout the day, and I got so much more done on my book than I normally would have. So I'm gonna go tally up the final word count so you guys can see what I ended up writing for those 3 days total, even with that one day of doing literally nothing. And we can see what the end result was for my word count for the week. Okay, 4,500 words was my final word count for those 3 days for that week. So I definitely got a lot done, worth the time, and I would definitely do it again. I do highly recommend that you try it out, even if it's not 5:30, even if it's just like an hour earlier than you would normally get up, than when your normal time is set for. I would definitely try creating your own writing routine like I did, and I put the timestamps in there for what I was doing for my routine, so you guys can follow that if you want. But yeah, that was my whole routine, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this whole process. I'll see you again next time. Now go write your book.